crew, reporter Allie LaForce. It's the Orlando Magic taking on the Boston Celtics. You take a look at the Celtics.
Well, game one is your chance to set the tone for an entire series. We expect they'll come out strong, but if they don't, man, it'd be a shame to see them waste home court advantage.
And Ben Carroll gets it to go. You take a look at the Celtics. They had a great season and are expected to control their destiny in this series.
I'll tell you what, it'd be a shock if they didn't run through this series. With that said, we know anything can happen in the postseason.
Well, size and skill. Tatum on the interior, yes, sir.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with ex-coach Joe Mazzulla. He said watching tape in preparation for this game, Wendell Carter just kept showing up. Whether it was on the boards, being in the right position defensively, or even stretching the floor at the offensive end. Carter makes a lot of plays that help his team. Brian?
Okay, thanks, Allie. And it's Wendell Carter with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. First quarter of play, a minute in. Brown with it. Wagner picks him up. Pass to White. Shot clock at 6. And here's Porzingis. It's rebounded by Ben Carroll. They double him with Brown. Here's Black. And stolen by Brown. Now the Celtics on the move. Here's Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Oh, how easy it is to get off your feet. How about the spring from Jason Tatum?
Pass to Carter. Here's Wagner. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Negates the tight defense with the fadeaway. Slick move and a nice touch on the shot.
Inside. It's rebounded by Wagner. And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for the Magic. Pass to Black. Caldwell Pope with it. Here's Black. Clock at 6. Outside, Caldwell Pope. No good from outside.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Here's Tatum. It's rebounded by Ben Carroll. And so Ben Carroll will bring it up for the Orlando Magic. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Now Holiday. Pass to Brown. Puts up a deep 3. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a three-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
We talk about high-effort players. Well, Derek White embodies that very description. Always working hard, always looking to outwork his opponent.
Pass to Ben Carroll. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And he drops it in from the low post. Ben Carroll's got his second basket of the game. Outside Holiday. Porzingis sets a screen. Six to shoot. Fires from deep. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Well, in the modern NBA, a big that can shoot with range so important. Kristaps Porzingis from 3.
Wagner outside. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
And Wagner is a very efficient scorer in the painted area.
Outside Tatum. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Tatum with it. Over Banchero. Pass to Holiday. Outside White. 6 on the shot clock. Tatum from long range. The rebound by Carter.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
That gives him the lead.
Just a perfect pass and some pretty slick body control on the finish, too.
Man, that's butter. Pass to Porzingis. Back to Holiday. And Holiday powers it home.
This is what you call a point guard with hops. Even though he's a little bit older, Holiday showing he can still throw it down.
Now here's Wagner. Here's Black. Wagner, he's open. And it's Jason Tatum with the rebound.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Pass to Porzingis. Up and over Carter. Good from Kristaps Porzingis. A sweet move. Porzingis has got 5 now.
Kristaps Porzingis, a tough cover. This guy knows he can make threes. Now you get inside the lane and look out.
And Caro no good. The Celtics with the lead. On the wing, Tatum. Over Banchero. And the Celtics tack on 2 more.
Well, the jump shot that Jason Tatum has is absolutely lethal. The form, the extension, everything is on point.
And here's Wagner. Pass to Banchero. Tatum pulls it in. Boston leading by 4. To the paint. Here's Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Just fundamental basketball for Kristaps Porzingis. Establish yourself inside and finish with the jam.
Now Wagner. They need this. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
Guys, when you're talking about young players, the first thing I want to know is do they have passion and enthusiasm for the game? Franz Wagner, he's got every bit of that. This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Boston leading by 4. Brown scanning the floor. Hangs. Got a hand on it.
What a big-time block from Franz Wagner. Wow, how about the grit on the defensive end?
And Caro outside. Launches it. Pure from 3-point range. Banchero's got 11 points.
Wow, how about the start to this game? Taking excellent shots, capitalizing on everything the defense is giving him. This is great stuff.
Good work there as it goes.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Outside, Caldwell Pope to the inside. And stolen by Porzingis. And here we go, the Celtics on the run. Brown, that's good. And taking a quick gander here at the hustle stats for Boston.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
And it's the Magic with the ball, following the bucket by Boston. On the wing, Holiday. Over Anthony. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Here's Banchero. And Porzingis with the block.
A swat by Porzingis, that wingspan, letting you know he's in the house.
Boston making a switch here. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Pass to Carter. Releases. Orlando again missing. Celtics lead by 5. Here's Pritchard. Going inside. Nice D from Wagner.
They've been just a little bit better on the glass so far, showing their tremendous work ethic.
Picked by Carter. Banchero outside. On the mark with the 15-footer. Banchero's got 13 now.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
Steps back and fires. Brown, no good. Magic trail by 3. Wagner outside. To the middle. Anthony outside. Wagner with it. 6 points for him. Here's Banchero. And it's Orlando with another.
Yeah, look at Banchero, reminding you he can shoot too.
Here's Pritchard. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Hauser. Fires for 3. And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last. Orlando making a switch here. An opportunity now to retake the lead.
Showing off their intensity these last few minutes. Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Magic substitution. Number 14.
Here's Wagner. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Boy, for his age, you think about how well-rounded a basketball player Franz Wagner is. And the guy wants to get better. He's a student of the game. The sky is the limit for this young man. You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Horford outside. The 3-ball. Rebound by the Magic.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Horford with the block.
Well, this guy is a consistent shot block threat. Out Horford twice on the pipes.
Pass to White. Outside, Brown. Over Wagner. It's deflected.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. And Caro serving. clock at 6. Takes a 13-footer. That one's wide left. White for 3. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. Paolo Banchero getting it done for Orlando. An insane quarter. No one could stop him.
23.
And time for us to get back into it here in game 1. All right, guys, what do you think about the Magic here in this one?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
Boston trailing. Here's Pritchard. Still without a bucket. Over Anthony. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Now here's Anthony. Wagner outside. Shot clock at 5. And he gets it to go. Wagner's got 10.
Listen, this guy might be young, but Franz Wagner has already proven to be a sweet shooting big man.
Pritchard gets it to go. And the Celtics lead by 1.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Harris outside. Pass to Anthony. Wagner outside. Harris right side. Down low. Here's Anthony. Nice D from Horford.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Outside Tatum. The shot. It's hauled in by Isaac.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. First one falls for him.
And the playmaking skills Banchero has already are outstanding. Just such a unique young player.
Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Here's Pritchard. From the stripe. It's rebounded by Banchero. Here's De Silva. On the wing, Anthony. Banchero the screen. Anthony with it. Now Horford defending. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. Clock at 4. The Magic need to put one up here. The 3 from Banchero. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Another shot. That shot off. Oh, great D that time from Isaac. Here's Anthony. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Anthony's got his first points of the night.
This guy is so creative with such an excellent handle. Nice drive by Cole Anthony.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Pritchard. It's hauled in by Isaac. Orlando leading by 3. Here's De Silva. Off target with the 3. Looking to end this cold spell. That's a blocking foul, and he'll shoot free throws.
Well, what's impressive to me about Jason Tatum is how he attacks his weaknesses in the offseason. This guy is committed to greatness.
First personal foul, first team foul. At the line, Jason Tatum.
No good on the second free throw. And so it's Banchero who brings it up for Orlando. Isaac in the post. Here's De Silva. Still no points. Harris left side. And it's off from three-point range. So it's Boston now. Pass to Brown. Now Horford. Isaac covering. Here's Tatum. Again, the miss by Boston. Orlando leading. Here's Banchero. Whoa! Emphatic finish from Banchero.
And I think we're going to see a lot of nights like this from Banchero. He is built to score and never seems to take a play off.
Pass to Horford. It's Brown on the wing. From the high post. Again, the miss by Boston. Orlando leading by 4. And here's Anthony. Knocked away. Going all the way to the rack. Pritchard gets it to go. Pritchard's got 6.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Orlando making a switch here.
Magic substitution, number 10.
It's a close game here in Boston. And Carroll left side. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. That's on Al Horford.
Yeah, that play shows Banchero's strength and his determination.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Man, I'll say this. I mean, the mid-range jumper has been a huge weapon for them offensively. Just tremendous so far.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Here's Joseph. Boston pulls it in. And here's Brown for 3. And Brown knocking down the triple.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Here's Joseph. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
I'll tell you, early in his career, Corey Joseph did not have a legit jump shot. Boy, now he is consistent.
To the middle. Here's Horford. And Horford powers it home. Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
Here's De Silva. Sinks the tray. De Silva's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well, you can see Paolo has a team-first mindset. If there's an opportunity to get a teammate involved, he's going to do it.
White can't hit.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Now Banchero, 21 points in the game.
Well, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
He's made 2 of 3 from the stripe tonight.
Despite the fact that he's highly skilled, Paolo Banchero also plays with this relentless energy you love.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Celtics trail by 3. Pass to Hauser. Fires the 3. De Silva with a rebound. Inside. Here's Harris. From the wing. That's good on the jumper. And the Magic lead by 5.
Well, that's a bad shot until it goes through the net.
Pass to Hauser. Now Brown. Launches a 3. Misses again. 2 for 8 in this matchup.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Isaac with it. Now guarded by Brown. The 3 from Banchero. Hauled in by Brown. And Brown has got the ball here for the Celtics. It's a 5-point game. Into the lane. Can't hit it. His 7th miss in 9 attempts. Kicks it out to Isaac. Here's De Silva. Gets the 3 ball to go. De Silva's got 6 here in the quarter.
Well, how about Jonathan Isaac showing a desire to share the basketball? I love it.
Back to Brown. They still need this. Oh, rejected by Isaac.
Well, that's 6'11", sending it back. Jonathan Isaac. Woo-hoo!
Harris with it. Pass to Black. Shoots over Brown. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Celtics trail by 8. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And the 3-pointer goes.
Love to see Derek White go right up with it off the catch. No doubt right there. Just get the jumper flowing.
Here's Black. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Jaylen Brown picks one up. The first free throw is good. And he can't hit the second. Now here's Tatum. 7 points in the game. Oh, look at Tatum going to work inside.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Pass to Carter. And here's Wagner. 10 points for him. Here's De Silva. And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. Celtics trail by 4. Here's Holiday. Pass to Tatum. Over Carter. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Tatum's got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, there are times where Jason Tatum just seems unguardable. This guy with good coverage, it doesn't even faze him.
Here's Wagner. And that one is hammered home.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
Here's Tatum. Kick out to Brown. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Brown's got 7 points.
Boy, what a jump shot from Jaylen Brown. He has so refined that aspect of his game.
Up top, Carter. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Black. 5 on the clock. The floater. And that was good. And the Magic lead by 4.
The defense kind of opened up for him, and he took full advantage.
Here's White. Inside. White gets it to go. There's 38 seconds left to the second period. Here's Black. Clock at 6. Pass to Carter. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
Well, this is where you're seeing Wendell Carter Jr. continue to expand his game. Wants to be a 3-level scorer, and that means you got to make mid-range jumpers.
Now Tatum puts the move on. And then Tatum slams it in.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Orlando ahead. They lead by a bucket. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. Great to have you with us again as we return to our coverage of round 1. And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for the Boston Celtics. Outside Holiday. For the tie. Here's Porzingis. Here's Brown. The kick to Tatum. Wagner with a steal. Shoots over Tatum. Pass to Black. Wagner outside. And Franz Wagner picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Boston trailing. Outside White. Pass to Porzingis. Outside Tatum. And that misses. That would have put him up.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
On the wing, Caldwell Pope. 4-3. Porzingis grabs the board. Right side Tatum. White with it. He's covered by Caldwell Pope. White can't hit.
Boy, that makes him 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
Wagner left side. And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Pass to Wagner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Baseline jumper. Boston with a rebound. Here's Tatum, defended by Wagner. Wagner with a steal. Here's De Silva. The shot that time not on target. Nice D from Brown. White with it. Caldwell Pope covering. White can't hit.
Boy, yet another missed opportunity here. Whatever they talked about at halftime, it's not working.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Outside Tatum. The rebound by Carter.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
Here's Caldwell Pope. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants to review the game plan. Making a change here. Celtics trail by 6. Outside Tatum. White on the wing. Caldwell Pope with it. Now guarded by White. Up the floor. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant 1. Unnecessary contact.
Ooh, hard foul. Can't let him get away with that level of contact.
That's a simple call for the officials to make. Everyone knows the league is cracking down on that kind of intimidation tactic. And Banchero drops them both. Here's Wagner. Outside, Caldwell Pope. From behind the arc. Unable to get that one.
His offensive output just isn't there tonight, but his teammates have found a way to pick up the slack.
And that one's good. Porzingis. Porzingis has got 9.
This is exactly why you can't leave anyone on Drew Holiday's team open. He will find your mistake.
And Banchero outside. Pass to Black. 6 to shoot. Over Holiday. Here's Wagner. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. That one on Tatum. So far, he's made all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
Boy, when you look at the 6'10" Franz Wagner, what you love is the skill set. It is tailor-made for today's NBA. He can stretch you from deep. He's not afraid to mix it up on the glass. You'll love it.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Magic.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
Here's Black. Pass to Wagner. Now here's Banchero. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Brown. And Banchero gets it to go. And now it's an 11-point Orlando lead.
Now, Paolo Banchero putting the league on notice that he is a big-time problem.
The kick out to White. To the left side wing. And that one's good. Porzingis.
Yeah, when you make your mid-range shots, you force your opponents to adjust.
Well, truth is, though, he's tall enough to get that off against anyone.
Wagner up top. 15 points in the game. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Celtics trail by 9. Looking to get it going. Pass to Brown. The fadeaway. That shot missing. Here's Orlando. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Banchero in the post. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
He will muscle his way down the lane. Watch out when Banchero comes tumbling by.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Paolo Banchero with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, this guy is torching them. And so far, their defense hasn't responded.
Boston making a switch here. To the paint. Okay! Tatum punching it home.
And this is outstanding vision by Jaylen Brown. This guy dishing the ball beautifully to his teammates.
Now here's Wagner. He's got 15. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds.
Only one turnover in the first half. He's been sloppy with the ball since.
Here's Brown. Look at Brown getting it done inside.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Up top, Banchero. 28 points for him. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Holiday from long range. No luck on that one.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
And here's Wagner. Pass to Black. It's rebounded by Jaylen Brown.
We'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
The three, Porzingis. Rebound by the Magic. They've led by as many as 11. Banchero outside. Wagner, left side. Five to shoot. Good D by Porzingis.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
There's Tatum with the three. Drains the triple. Tatum's got 5 points in the quarter.
Jason Tatum has built such consistency from beyond the arc. Doesn't matter if there's a contest or not.
To the inside. Back to Carter. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Here's Carter. Defended by Porzingis. To snap the cold streak. Carter can't get it to go. Celtics trail by 4. Here's Tatum. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
There is a deceptive quickness with Jason Tatum. When he's attacking the basket, it puts the defense in a compromising position.
And he drops the first. And so Tatum nails both of them. Here's Black. Up top, Carter. Banchero, left side. Pass to Wagner. Clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. Porzingis grabs the board.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Here's Black. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Knocks it down from distance. Caldwell Pope's got 5 points now this quarter.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Substitution on the court.
Now Brown. He's got 9. It's rebounded by Wagner. Orlando leading by 3. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Pass to Wagner. From down in the low post, it goes. Wagner's got 17 points.
Wagner likes to work his way to the painted area as much as possible. Look how comfortable he is finishing around the rim.
Offensive board. Orlando with the ball. And Carroll with it. And he's got 28 now. Yes, it's good. And it's a 7-point Magic lead.
What a nice play. Off the catch and shoot, the big man, Wendell Carter Jr. is true.
And it's Cole Anthony with a foul. That's his first foul of the game. And the Celtics making a change here. And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
Offensive fans now on the court. It's your fight squad. Need to repeat that. Get up on your feet. And let's hear it for Celtics Entertainment.
Horford left side. Over Wagner. Boston again missing.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Here's Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
You know, possessions like that will help them feel good going into that final quarter.
Outside, Brown. To halt the run. No, stop it in there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a 3-point play. That's on Franz Wagner. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Well, even halftime, they couldn't slow them down. They've been hitting from the mid-range, though, all game long.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there. They are challenging them and getting it done.
1:21 left in the third quarter here. The kick to Tatum. JT to the hole. Count it. Tatum's got 11 points in the quarter.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
Anthony outside. Fires high post. And again, it's Orlando converting.
Yeah, Cole Anthony is a professional scorer, folks. The mid-range jumper is on time and on target there.
He's gone 3 of 4 from the line.
Third personal foul.
And that one falls for Tatum.
At the line for 2, Jason Tatum.
And so Tatum nails both of them.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
Pass to Wagner. Back to Anthony. Outside, Caldwell Pope. And Carroll with it. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Brown. Out of bounds. Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession. "20 seconds left in the third. Wagner, right side. Ooh, that one makes him 7 for 14. Got a nice rhythm going here today.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it. You know, just simple recognition of a size mismatch and going up strong.
And we've reached the end of the third. It's the Magic leading by 5. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining 2K Sports and our coverage of this first round. Orlando with the ball. Anthony outside. Pass to Banchero. Banchero driving hard. Shoots over Brown. And Banchero gets it to go. Banchero's got 30.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Here's Pritchard. Here's Hauser. Counted from distance. Hauser's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Magic leading by 4. Now here's Anthony. Three-pointer. He can't get it to go. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. And that one's good for Porzingis.
Well, after netting one in the first half, that's the second deep ball to go down for this guy.
Oh, sweet move. Banchero uses his size down there.
He can play big and tough. I mean, Banchero bangs his way in.
Pass to Pritchard. Here's Hauser. Back to Pritchard. And it's good for 2.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Here's Wagner.
Boy, when he catches a rhythm, Franz Wagner is relentless offensively.
And Tatum's got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 3. Kick out to Brown. Here's Hauser. And the Celtics another 3.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
On the wing, Caldwell Pope. Carter. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Here are the Celtics with the ball. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And the layup falls. Tatum's got 30 points.
When you allow Jason Tatum to build momentum offensively, it can be a scary night.
And here's Wagner. Shoots over Tatum. And it's Wagner missing. And it's the Celtics ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Here's Tatum. Pass to Pritchard. Shot clock at 6.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error.
Let's see the next move. And let's send it over to Allie to force.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. He seemed pleased with his team's performance, saying, quote, "We're on track. We're doing everything right. Keep it tight out there, and let's take back the lead in this series." Back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. And Carroll left side. Over Craig. Orlando again missing. Boston on offense. They're on a 13-4 run. In transition, the Magic on the run. And Anthony slams it in.
Cole Anthony understanding my teammate has stolen it. Let me get out in transition and get an easy two.
Now Holiday. Yep, that one goes. And the Celtics lead by 2.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Here's Wagner. And he banks in the layup. Wagner's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, Wagner just keeps going at them. He's in the zone right now.
Outside White. Back to Holiday. Right side White. That shot is off. Excellent D there from Caldwell Pope. To take the lead. And Ben Carroll with the lay-in. Ben Carroll's got 12 points here in the second half.
Well, this is Paolo Banchero's comfort zone right here. The interior with that size and frame. Look out.
The kick to Tatum. Shot clock at 5. Back to Holiday. Over Anthony. Ooh, solid defense from Anthony. Orlando leading. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan. The defense had him confused early on, but he's responded in the second half with some assertive play.
Pass to Tatum. Shot to stop the run. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Tatum's got 33.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Up top Carter. And Carroll with it. And here's Wagner. Beyond the arc. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
Oh, it didn't take long for Franz Wagner to get those 3 points back.
Here's Tatum. Pass to Cornette. White with it. Now Carter defending. Back to Cornette. Tatum with it. Banked it in off the glass. Tatum's got 35.
Boy, as we reach the latter stages, he's been in a ridiculous groove. They simply can't get over the hump.
Anthony feeling it out a bit. Wagner outside. Craig comes with a double. Second chance shot. And Wagner with the nice bucket inside. Wagner's got 16 points here in the second half.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
White can't hit.
That was nice, guys. The determination, the toughness, not going to shy away from the boards.
Wagner outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Torrey Craig. That'll be a second foul of the game. Up top, Caldwell Pope. Wagner with it. Now guarded by White. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Holiday. It's an even 3-on-3 break. And it's Tatum missing. Wagner outside. Back to Anthony. the board. Celtics trail by 5. Here's White. Pass to Tatum. And stolen by Banchero. Wagner for 3. Offensive rebound. Here's Caldwell Pope. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots a fadeaway. And it's Wagner missing.
Boy, no idea why he went with the fadeaway. Had a clean look at the basket.
Holiday from long range. Caldwell Pope pulls it in.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Holiday's over to help. After the outside. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Banchero right side. Shoots over Brown. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. And Tatum's got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on Contavious Caldwell Pope.
Well, you like the level of aggression right there from Jason Tatum. Committed to scoring on the interior and draws the contact.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
Yeah, they're playing catch-up at this point, but they've done a nice job at the free throw line here in the second half.
Here's Wagner. There's the triple. The shot no good. Here's Tatum. And Tatum finishing the fast break.
Well, Jason Tatum in a big moment. He is unafraid.
Pass to Isaac. Up top, Banchero. Top of the key. Boston with a rebound. There's a minute 59 left to play in the fourth quarter. Outside Tatum. And he sinks out of it, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Tatum's got 41.
But when this team needs a bucket, it naturally looks for Jason Tatum, and he typically comes through.
Picked by Isaac. Here's Black. The kick out to Banchero. Spins. Outside, Caldwell Pope. The 17-footer. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. So it's both teams making substitutions here. The Celtics with the lead. There's a minute 17 left to play in the fourth. Outside Holiday. Down low. Pass to Hauser. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by Isaac.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
The 3 from Banchero. Oh, the trifecta!
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Four seconds left in the game. Now here's Craig. Outside White. Outside Tatum. Nice move. And they're able to recover. Takes the 3. Orlando with the rebound. Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And Carroll with it. Picked up by Tatum. pulls it down. And here's Tatum for the win. Oh, that shot had a chance, but the all-or-nothing shot attempt is off the mark. So a close game here sees Orlando taking this one. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in game one.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals.